Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna light it up tonight. We're gonna light it up tonight. We're gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We're gonna light it up. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna light it up tonight. We're gonna light it up tonight. We're gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We're gonna light it up.
Hey, y'all. I've only seen you a couple of hours ago, but here we are again. We're going to talk about Devyn Michaels. I don't know if y'all have heard of her or not. Let me see. Here's the StreamYard link in case anyone wants to come up. Because, I tend to go through these things really fast when I'm by myself. Yay, Slippersoft. Where are you? Oh, you were in Australia, aren't you? Kaz said she was going to be in here. Kaz is going to be in here. Okay, so we're going to talk about Devyn Michaels, you guys. I don't know if everyone knows or not, but can we just say prayers for Avery Shannon because she has the big C word right now and is sick. Oh, I think it's around like where Kaz lives. Have you talked to Kaz? I'm not sure if you two know each other or not. Yeah, guys, she's sick. So if we could please pray for her, that would be awesome. So this Devyn Michaels girl. Oh, hey. Hey, Daisy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. It's such a shock to see you up here. I'm glad you're up here. So do you know about Devyn Michaels?
I've heard about it.
This is the one where the law enforcement found the body smoking.
What?
Yes, let's get into this.
Yes, let's do.
So they say boyfriend, but they were married for certain purposes. So it wasn't like a real marriage. It was just like a convenient marriage, like just for, I forgot what it was. It's gonna say it in here. But she's a Las Vegas woman, 45 years old. That's my age. She's accused of chopping off her boyfriend's head. His name is Jonathan Willett. She said she chopped off his head after he tried to force her to perform a sex act on him. So she chopped his head off. I don't see how people just allow people to chop their heads off. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah. Did you do a live yesterday about a decapitation?
Yes, those were babies.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Yep, those were babies. And I didn't want to put Devyn because they're adults. With the babies, I just wanted to do the babies by themselves to show,
So,
how easy it is for, because it was labor, and all three of the situations that I talked about yesterday was decapitation through labor. So I
okay.
wanted to put that separate from this. So yeah, we have all these
Different.
decapitated bodies going around the world right now or something. I don't know.
That's crazy.
So I know. Devyn Michaels was charged with murder after her boyfriend's headless body was discovered in his bed. After initially denying the killing, she admitted to striking him on the head after refusing sex with him. She claimed to only wish to hospitalize him and claimed he was abusive to her and his son during their relationship. So she's been
Well,
accused of
just
offense.
like Sarah, she just meant to put him in the suitcase for a few minutes.
And then accidentally fell asleep.
And yeah. Oh
Who
my God.
who accidentally falls asleep with your boyfriend in your suitcase? I mean, he's supposed to be in a bed with you.
I mean,
I can't.
I don't know. I'm all torn up on that one because that's just, I mean, she is 100% at fault because that obviously did happen, but it, accident or not, you still got to own up to it at some point. And I don't feel like she owned up to it very well, if at all.
None of them ever do.
Yeah.
The one clip that I did watch, I never heard of Sarah Boone. And then the one clip that did watch a few weeks back was of her taunting him while he was in a suitcase.
Yeah.
This trial
Yep.
will be very hard for me because it triggered the abuse I had with my ex. And I
Yeah.
wasn't stuffed in a suitcase, but everything else with being kicked downstairs or, kicked in the head or punched or whatever else, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's going to be really hard for me, but I think I
Yeah.
need to watch it.
It'll
So
definitely
yeah,
be interesting.
I was just telling Avery. So there's definitely Brian Koberger on October 2nd's trial. We
Mm-hmm.
have Alexi Treviso, October 2nd. And I'm pretty sure Sarah Boone's definite because it was rescheduled. So she's probably definitely right. Hey, Cass, that's my other Aussie. And then we have Nagasi Zuberi, October 17th. How are we gonna watch all that?
It's
We're
gonna
gonna
be
be out
crazy.
like prisoners 24/1. We're gonna watch 23/1. We're gonna watch 23 hours and sleep one.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of the case of Sydney Loof?
No.
Oh, yeah, that one is another local one for me, and it kind of goes along with this.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not going to say that she was beheaded. I'm going to say she was dismembered.
the whole thing, the whole
But they
body.
have, but if I am correct, because my dad was friends with her dad because she's from a small town, and
Oh,
my dad coached in a small town as well, and her dad was a coach in another small town. So you know how small town coaches can, be friends, um so my dad knows her dad, and she lived in Lincoln, and this happened in Lincoln, and everything happened, but they have yet to find her top part. I heard that her top part has never been found.
oh, wow. JC, can you
Yeah.
hold down the fort for one moment? I need to go tell my mom to get my sister from school. She just called me. Hold on one second.
Yep.
It's so quiet. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Come on, Penelope, hurry. Hurry, baby. Come on. Come on, baby. Okay, then don't. All right, sorry about that. Oh, guys, I got my heart monitor thing for 24 hours this morning. But anyway,
Oh,
yeah, and I was just like running. My mom was leaving right when I found her.
I
Okay.
was I was on my way to work, and my car overheated, and my roommate came and helped me and got me like antifreeze and oil, and he was parked behind me, and he had just gotten out of his car like a minute before and put his hazards on, and like a minute after he got out and was giving me the oil, another car came and rear-ended him.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I mean, we're all okay, but like I had already called work and told them I was going to be late, and then I called them and said, "Well, all of this has happened," and my boss was just like, "Just stay home for the day. It sounds like you've had a day already." So that's why I am here. And I'm just like,
That is morning.
it's like 100, and it was 104 degrees, and they told me to shut my air off because you know how it's bad for an air conditioner to be in a car if the engine is, overheating.
Yeah, you're supposed to keep the heater on.
So I turned off my air conditioner and was just in the blade, and the wind is non-existent, so there's no breeze whatsoever, and it's just 104 degrees, and I'm just sitting there and just sweating, and I at one point I felt like I was going to pass out. And then when David came, he like got me some water and stuff, and got me oil and got me antifreeze, and my car went for a little while, but then it stopped, and that's why he went and got me the oil. And then I was able to drive it into a parking lot, and then I just let it set for a while, and I think my car literally just my engine just overheated for a few minutes. But it happened in like I was only in the store for like 20 minutes, like maybe 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. But I googled like how fast a car can overheat. Apparently it only takes 30 to 60 seconds.
Now, one time when I was married in the early 2000s, my car was smoking like from the hood, and this was a new car, from the hood and from the inside the vents. I just knew
Yeah.
I was going to see some flames somewhere. And it just so happened. Hey, Sherry. It just so happened that it happened next to my ex-husband, my husband at the time's shop. So I called him. I
Yeah.
was like, you see me right here on this road. I don't know. So it was right in front of Family Dollar too. And so he comes over, and I had no oil and no coolant either in my vehicle. And he was like, you could have burned up your engine. And I'm
Yeah.
like, maybe the smoke was like a warning, like, stop.
Yeah, and I drive a Kia Soul, and the people last time I went to get my oil change, they told me to definitely, for a Kia, you should get your oil change like every 3,000 instead of 5,000 miles, because the Kias burn oil really quickly. And so, but I never had that I've never overheated. Like, it's never overheated. And like I say, I got to the grocery store fine because I was just getting snacks for work, and then I was gonna, go through the drive-through at Arby's, um, and then it just, my car just like kept on like kind of chugging and not going, and I was revving it, and it was still only going 20 miles an hour, and so finally I pulled over and called David, and like, oh my god, it was just crazy. But then like after I let it set in the parking lot and turned it off for a while, and we had put the antifreeze um and the oil in it, and now it's fine.
So you were out? Like you were completely out of oil and all? Or you
um I don't think I was completely out, but I do need to go get it changed. Like, I needed to get it changed. Like, I was gonna go get it changed on Thursday.
so
um
you're like, I need to go get it changed like yesterday.
yeah.
Like a week ago.
Yeah, I'm not well at that. I'm not good at keeping up on my car. I should do a lot better. But I don't think it had any coolant in it. I don't think it had any antifreeze, because I don't even remember. I don't know if they put antifreeze in it when they changed the oil or not. But this most likely didn't have any in it. So when David went and got it, we put some in it, and then it helped a little bit, but then it kept. So, but I made it home fine. So I'm
So
just gonna.
after you put the oil and the antifreeze, it still was going above the center mark for the temperature to where it was like a
No, no,
hot.
that's what I was gonna say. Is there's no, the temperature never went above what it should have. It wasn't about it didn't indicate that it was overheating. No smoke, no sign, no nothing. Everything was starting fine. Everything, it was, I think it was literally just too hot. But it didn't say it was too hot.
Right.
So
So it's probably the thermometer. It's probably
yeah,
the thermometer
yeah, so I have no idea.
because
But
that's
then but
going.
then I
Yeah.
made it home fine, so I'm just going to stay here.
Yeah, don't go
And
anywhere. We
and
don't want you
yep,
stranded.
I just decided I'm going to stay home and try again tomorrow. Like, I feel bad about missing work, but oh my gosh, like, it's like, what do you do?
Life happens.
Yeah.
Life
And
happens.
my and thankfully my work is very understanding about stuff like this. Like, you
But
know,
you know what I wanted to tell you?
what?
I wanted to tell you that the issue I had with my car and this, well, I had smoke, was a Kia Sorento. I wonder if
Yeah.
that's a thing with Kias. Like this, and this was in the early 2000s.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just told me that Kias are notorious for burning oil.
I'm not getting a Kia for sure ever
I
anymore.
love them. I love them. I
Too,
don't.
I love Sorrentos.
I like the. I think if I stay with the Kia, then I was gonna get a Sorrento, but I think all I need is like a Sportage. So, and I have a lot of friends that have a Sportage, and they really like them. So I think I might get a Sportage or a Seltos.
Yeah, the Sportages are cute. My ex sister in law had one when I had a Sorrento, and it's just like a mini Sorrento, like a mini
Hmm. Yeah,
SUV. They're
yeah.
cute.
I drive a Sportage all the time because I drive my friend's car quite a bit. So If I
So no.
stay with the Kia, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to stay with the Kia or go to something else. I do love them though. I do think the Kia Soul should be the only car on the road, and I've had mine
They
for
look weird.
I've had
I
mine
don't
for
know.
like 8 years.
I say the Kia Souls look weird to me, but when I was married, we had a Honda Element, and that's a whole box.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It looks like a Tonka truck inside and
hmm Yeah.
out. But yeah, we had one of those, so I can't say anything about a Kia Soul for
There's
sure.
this There's also like the Scion and the Cube.
Yes, I've
Yeah.
seen those. For some reason, and don't ask me why, you guys. This was before the Idaho 4 case. I've always wanted a brand new Hyundai Elantra. Not white. I can't stand white,
Oh,
but that's like one of my favorite cars that I want.
that's what. Um, I wonder if that's what my friend got when my friend like I co-signed for a friend once, and I think he got a Hyundai Elantra. I think that's what it was anyway. But it was blue. It wasn't white.
Kaz got a RAV4. Uh-oh, so does Teresa Hallback. Hey, my car needs a new battery, and I have a Toyota Prado to finish detailing today. Love my RAV4. Does your RAV4 need a battery, and are you detailing the Toyota for another person, or do you have multiple vehicles? Because I'm confused at that. Oh, Lord, yo, RAV4s are popular in Australia. We have two in here that have RAV4s.
I think my grandparents had a RAV4 at one point, but I think they like absolute. My grandparents are absolute Toyota fans.
I used to want a Toyota Camry, but for the longest time when I was younger, like in my early adult years, I've always wanted a Ford Escape, but I
hmm
don't like the newer models.
Yeah, my grandma had a like a can't even remember what year it was. I think an '88 Camry, and then she gave it to my sister, and it had like she had it was in 1988, and she gave it to my sister a few years ago, and it only had like 220,000 miles on it. Was in mint condition, and then my sister sold it to my cousin, and I don't know if my cousin still has it, but it went. It didn't have that many miles on it, and it was in mint condition for being an '88 Camry. Like
Yeah, I
it was
bet.
awesome.
Um,
Yeah,
Usually when the elderly keep vehicles, it's usually garage kept and they really don't go, but maybe like grocery store, doctors, you know what I mean, like that. So they
yeah,
really don't have tremendous amount of miles like you and I probably would have.
yeah. No,
Oh,
and she kept it so clean. Like I would think you would think that it was like at least maybe in the '90s or in early 2000s, but it was an '88
hmm.
because it was kept up
That's
so well.
well, I hope your cousin still has it or at least kept it in the family like you got, like your mom and your sister did.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know if she has it or not. It might have actually taken the final bow, but I mean, we it served a lot of purposes. So
Um, Kaz, do you have a detailing business that's what you do for a living? And Slippersloth loves Toyota. I've never heard of a Terrago or a Hilux. Am I saying that right? I've heard of a Land Cruiser and Camry. I've liked Toyota Camrys.
mhm.
That's the rental car we had to go to Louisiana. But what's a Terrago and a Hilux? You ever heard of those? And they're Toyotas. I don't know. I've never heard of them
Yeah,
here.
I haven't heard of them, but
I don't know. Okay, let's talk about Devin for a minute here.
and
So,
th-
huh?
I just have one question. Did you say that
Oh,
you're in Australia?
no, I'm in Arizona. Slipper
Oh,
Sloth and Kaz are in Australia.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how I was like. Yeah,
Oh, so
RAV4s are popular.
you know
Huh?
what the heat is like then that I've been through today.
Yeah. And considering the fact that I went 2 summers without an air conditioner in the vehicle here, thank God. Thank God I
Oh
have
my.
friends on my channel that helped me um help me get enough money to be able to fix the air conditioner, the part I had.
Oh,
So I now have an air conditioner in the car. Thank you, friends and the channel that helped me so much. I appreciate it.
oh my god.
Um, yeah, so I definitely know. But okay, a Las Vegas woman has been charged with murder after allegedly beheading her boyfriend when she claims he tried to force her to perform a sex act on him. Devyn Michaels, 45, was arrested on August 15th after the mother of her boyfriend, Jonathan Willett, 46, discovered his headless body in his bed the week before. It took a week for her to get arrested.
Oh wow.
That's crazy. So here we go. Cops found the body was still smoking and smelled of chemicals believed to be bleach and ammonia when they entered the room on August 7th. An investigation was launched into the grisly death, and Michaels was brought in for questioning. Dang. So she tried to stop maybe the smell of decomposition with bleach and ammonia.
Ammonia. Yeah.
Dang, dude, you something else. I know. Yes, works for car yards for years now. Away from home. That's awesome. 8-seater van. Okay, a Terrago is a van, and a Hilux is a 4-wheel drive. Okay, cool. She initially denied killing and claimed that she left his home the night of his death. She later admitted to striking him on the head with a wooden stick after refusing his advances, allegedly saying she only wanted to hospitalize him. A wooden stick, guys. A wooden stick, the kind that you used to get spankings with when you were a child.
Hmm. Like a
Yeah.
wooden spoon.
I'm sure she did not decapitate this guy with a wooden stick. Sorry. She might have struck him and knocked him out and then did what she did. Maybe.
Right.
But I don't see, yeah, I don't know. All right, y'all gotta see this picture. She's really pretty, and he's a nice looking guy too. But her mugshot is not pretty. She also claimed that Willett was abusive towards her and alleged that he would have his oldest child take showers in front of him, according to the arrest report. According to social media, it appears that been Michaels may have been his ex-girlfriend, and Willett's Facebook profile shows him engaged to someone else. They a whole mess.
Oh wow.
Michaels has been seen with his ex-girlfriend, and Willett's Facebook shows him engaged to someone else. So the girl is probably his ex-girlfriend, but they were married. Hold on. Willett's headless body was discovered by his mother at around 8:40 a.m. on August 7th, and police rushed to the scene to find the remains of the 46-year-old's bed. His head was not immediately located, and cops say there was a chemical smell around the body, likely to be bleach and ammonia, which appeared to have been used on the remains as there was smoke coming from it. So his body wasn't on fire. It was from the ammonia and the bleach probably eating it that the smoke was
Yeah.
from
Oh my gosh.
the flesh and stuff. This girl's evil. Oh, I didn't think they could come Yeah, they just get eviler and eviler. Is that a word? The victim's mother told police the last time she saw her son was around 10 p.m. the night before when he was with his girlfriend, Devyn Michaels. 10 p.m. the night before he was with his girlfriend. Sorry for the typos, guys. At around 1 a.m., so she saw them at 10 p.m., right? And then at 1 a.m., the mom said she saw Michaels downstairs in the kitchen washing dishes. Michaels told her boyfriend's mother that Willett was drunk and went to bed, and that they planned to leave early the next day to register their kids for school. I don't know how many children they have, and I think maybe each one, or maybe they have one together, because I don't know, because they say his oldest son, and then she has a son. So I'm not sure exactly if they explain it later. The mother said she went back upstairs without seeing her son before being woken up around 3 a.m. by the sound of dogs barking. This was unusual, but she didn't get up. She didn't go investigate. She just went back to sleep.
Kind of
If
like
something
some,
is unusual,
kind of
huh?
like something else that's going on right now.
Yeah, right. At almost around the same time, a little just an hour later.
Right.
Man, now I bet you this woman feels guilty AF because she heard all this and just went back to sleep. And that's probably when this crime was happening. After she woke up the next morning around 8 a.m., so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 hours later, the victim's mother said she found the dogs locked outside her home and her son's truck parked outside. When she went to look for him, she made the nightmarish discovery of his headless body. Why were the dogs locked outside? I wonder if the dogs are usually locked outside the house. So the police called in Devyn for questioning. She told them that she didn't live with Willett, but they were thinking of moving in together for their children. So they do have children together. That's what I wasn't sure about or not. If you have anything to chime in on, just say something, because I just go on a rampage whenever I get started with these cases because they make me so mad. JC,
Hmm.
do you have anything you want to add?
I just think this is so. She basically did it like right there, like right.
Under the mom's roof.
Yeah.
Well, we know she didn't do it with a wooden stick. So let's
Right.
see if they say. Okay, I think this is the part. Yep. This is the part right here. Their relationship was complicated, however, as she lived with Willett's son, who was not on good terms with his father and was not happy at the prospect of having to move out if he moved in. Michaels was also married and told investigators she did not have an intimate relationship with Willett, but was only married for medical reasons. See, they were married.
So was she married to somebody else or was she married to him?
It sounds like she was married to him for medical reasons. It says Michaels was also married. She did not have an intimate relationship with
Relationship with him
Willett, but was only married for medical
for
reasons.
medical reasons.
Yeah.
Wow.
So to me, that means they were only married. But they had to have some kind of intimate relationship if they have children together.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't know what's going around Las Vegas or everywhere. According to a fundraiser set up to pay for his funeral expenses, Willett worked on the Las Vegas Strip for over 20 years. When the pandemic struck, he started a moving business and would often be seen in his truck and trailer all around the Las Vegas Valley. I think she was married to Willett's son, but had kids with Willett. What? What? Slipper Sloth. Okay, help me. Okay. Their relationship was complicated as she lived with Willett's son, who was not on good terms with his father and was not happy at the prospect of this is it. Okay, listen. This is why. Okay. Devyn said that Jonathan were thinking about moving in together for their children, right? One of their children, Willett's son, lived with Devyn.
Okay.
They didn't live together. Now,
Mm-hmm.
Willett's son, their son, wasn't on good terms with Willett, and wouldn't be happy if they had to move in together. He didn't want to move in with them. If he moved in, the son was moving out.
Okay.
And then Michaels and Willett were married, but only for medical reasons. Slipper Sloth, am I understanding that right? Married to Willett's son, but had kids with Willett. That would be so messed up. I don't know. But JC, how do you understand it? I know, right, Slipper Sloth? Maybe JC can explain it better than I can.
So it looks like
You want me to go back one so that you can see each slide?
yeah.
Okay, there you go, right there.
So they were thinking of moving in together for their children. And then, but she lived. It makes me think that she lived somewhere else with his son. And then,
See, they didn't live together.
yeah,
That's
they
what I
did.
was looking for.
Yeah.
They didn't live
Yeah.
together. Okay, sorry. I was trying to see that to show her, but you can go ahead.
Yeah, they didn't live together, but his son lived with her, and they were thinking about moving in together for the children, but the son was not on good terms with him, so the son was saying that he was going to move out if he moved in.
Right.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
how I took it too.
Yes.
Does that make a little bit more sense, Slipper Sloth? And they were married, but even though they had children together, wasn't an intimate relationship. They were only married for medical reasons. Evidently. According to them. Okay, we read this one with the fundraiser. I want to make sure before we go on that she understands a little. It's okay, you'll get it. I know it's all confusing, and then this is just messy. When quizzed about the grisly death, she initially said she left Willett's home after she spoke with his mother in the kitchen. So she says she left the house at 1 a.m. or thereafter right after she got finished in the kitchen, right?
That's how I'm understanding it.
Hey, while I have some of you guys in here, was Brian Koberger's family in court when he went? Was it yesterday or the day before or today? When did he go? Monday?
It
I just got a
was
message. I don't know.
Was it Friday? It was the
I have to look
18th.
at the whole calendar.
I think it was Friday. It was the 18th.
Does anyone know if his family was there? Someone's
I
asking.
think I think they were.
Okay. Well, I hope that person's in here and heard that.
because I
So,
think because I think someone had called them and told them that they need to be there because it would look like if they weren't, it would look like he had lack of support.
yeah,
I think we
most
talked about it I think they talked about it on another channel.
So evidently, Devyn leaves the house at 1 a.m. But after investigators reportedly found Willett's wallet, keys, social security card, and blood-covered phone in her home, she was given a polygraph test that allegedly found she had a significant reaction to a question about her participation in his death. Bam. Tell me you're going to get out of it. There it is right there. Evidence. Bam. Everything covered in blood, and she failed a whole polygraph test. What kind of shit is that? Police say she then claimed Willett was abusive, including an allegation that he would force his oldest child to shower in front of him. His alleged behavior escalated on the night of his death. She said as he allegedly tried to force her to perform a sex act on him. So she got a wooden spoon to get him off of her from trying to her or do something like that to her. She got a whole wooden spoon. Tell me somebody tries to argue, you gonna get him off of you with a wooden spoon? No. JC, could you get somebody off with a wooden spoon?
No.
Woman reportedly married to her boyfriend's son faces a murder charge after her boyfriend's headless corpse was found smoking from. Holy shit. Hold on. Hold on, Slipper Sloth. I want to see this article. Hold on. One sec. Let me get into my phone. Yeah, I don't think I could freaking yeah. I don't think I can knock somebody off of me that's determined to argue to just knock them off with a wooden spoon. Slipper Sloth, can you drop it for me, please? I would appreciate it because I absolutely, evidently, we understood that wrong. JC, did you see what Slipper Sloth's comment was?
No, hold on.
I modded you so that you can drop the link, please.
From an article I was reading. Headless corpse was found smoking from a mixture of bleach.
Thank you. All right, so I definitely want to law and crime. Oh, it's law and crime. Maybe I can. It's an article. Hold on. Let me see if. Oh, I have to get onto YouTube on my computer. Hold on. law and crime. Devyn Michaels. No, I don't know what I'm even doing at this moment. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, here we go. Pause. I don't like hearing my voice. Did y'all like the new intro that I made? See, I hate hearing my voice. Okay, here we go. Let's share this app instead. Yeah, this is her mugshot. Doesn't she just look ugly? Can y'all see that
Oh my gosh.
before I go into it? So evidently, Daily Mail, wherever I got that from, does not know what they're talking about. If she's married to her boyfriend's son, a woman reportedly married to her boyfriend's son faces a murder charge after her boyfriend's headless corpse was found smoking from a mixture of bleach and ammonia in his bed at his home near Las Vegas. I want to know where that son was. Where was that boyfriend's son that she's married to? Where was he this whole time? Because he's not listed in any of this. He's not talked about in any of this except being married, unless it's in here. Devyn Michaels, 45, was booked into jail on an open murder charge on Tuesday and the death of Jonathan James Willett, 46, and is being held without bail. Her arraignment is set for Monday. Online court records show. It was unclear Friday whether she had an attorney. I'm sure she'll have a public defender. Hold on. I need to do this. This is aggravating. Neither police nor the coroner revealed details about the case. An email to the Clark County District Attorney's Office wasn't immediately returned. Willett's cause and mode of death were pending. Coroner's, of, coroner's officials confirmed in an email to Law and Crime. The Las Vegas Review-Journal detailed the August 7th case, citing an arrest report detailing the crime at a residence in the 2000 block of Paladura Drive after Willett's mother called police saying she found him wrapped up in blankets and bloody. Jonathan's head had been severed from his body and was not observed in the room, the paper reported, citing the arrest report. Police smelled chemicals and saw smoke coming from the body they believed to have been doused in bleach and ammonia. Police said the suspect was the victim's boyfriend. I'm so confused. The victim's mom told police Michaels was Willett's ex and they were trying to get back together. The suspects allegedly told police she married Willett's son a couple of years ago to help each other out. And she and Willett have 2 daughters. Okay, Willett's son would be a Willett. So, oh, this is too much. Slipper Sloth, I need you up here. I need you up here with us. JC,
So maybe she's married to his son.
but his son would be her son. They have kids together.
But maybe it was like not her son. But then they had 2 other kids together, like younger.
Okay, so the man that was killed, I want to know how old this son is. Okay, so this man's 46 years old. He got killed, right? By his girlfriend, right?
Mm-hmm.
His girlfriend is the stepmother to his son. not blood, step. So, for medical reasons and to be quote unquote help each other out, Devyn married the stepson, which is legal because Devyn and Jonathan weren't married, right? They were just girlfriend and boyfriend.
Right.
So Sears law is correct.
So she was dating the dad but married to the son.
Exactly. But what I don't know is Willett's son would be a Willett, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So Devyn and Jonathan have two daughters, and
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan has a son from a previous woman. And
Mm-hmm.
that's why it's not blood. The two girls are blood, but the son isn't. And so, therefore, oh my God, where do these people live again? Like, Las Vegas? Does this shit happen in Las Vegas? This is wild.
Yeah.
She killed her boyfriend, who was her husband's father.
Yep.
And her husband's sisters or his daughters.
Mm-hmm.
There's some Jerry Springer. I need you to come back from heaven or wherever you are, sir, and do a show on these people. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
This is insane. So they got married so he could help her with her medical issues. But she had enough strength. I don't know her medical issues, but she had enough strength to dehead this dude.
It was
Police,
probably what I'm thinking they got married for is like so she could have his insurance or something of the sort.
yeah, for medical reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see what else the thing says. Here we go with the lie detector test. Police used a lie detector test after officers said they found the victim's keys, wallets, and bloody phone in her house. How stupid is that? That's asking to get caught. In that interview, she alleged the victim was abusive to her and had a child take showers in front of him. While they were in bed, she allegedly hit him in the head with a stick and his arms went limp while they were in bed. Get out of here. Please tell me what kind of wooden stick she had. What size wooden stick would she had to have in order to hit him in the head and then his arms go limp? Like a baseball bat, maybe? Are you back? Did you leave? I'm
Sorry.
sitting
Yeah.
here
I'm
talking
back.
to you. I'm sitting here
What
talking to you and I hear bump.
What were you saying about Avery?
Nothing. I didn't say anything about Avery.
Oh, I thought you said
Let's
something about
see.
Avery
I
before.
said, oh, no. I said, what kind of stick could she have used to hit him in the head and knock him out to where his arms go limp and just knock him out in bed? It would have had to be a baseball bat. In my opinion, what kind of stick? Even a brain, I don't know, unless you like shoved it in his head or something. Devyn stated that she did not want to kill Jonathan and only wanted to hurt him enough that he would have to go to the hospital because she wanted him out of the way so she could figure out what she could do with her children. She wanted him out of the way, and she got him out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Plain and simple. Oh, shit. Here we go. Right here. The victim's mother told police a meat cleaver was clever. Meat cleaver. Yeah, that's it. thing you cut the meat with, was missing from the kitchen. She used that. She used a meat cleaver from the kitchen to decapitate his head. Where is it? Devyn, where's this man's head? They haven't found it. So she's her defense is self-defense and protecting her children. That's basically her defense, according to what I'm reading. What are you eating, girl?
French fries.
I hear you smacking on something. Um, you know your camera's on? Okay. So yeah, back to what I was saying. I was asking you a question. She didn't want to hurt him enough to kill him, but she wanted him out of the way so that she could figure out what she could do with her children. What are you trying to figure out to do with your children when you're trying to move in together with him? But your husband didn't want him to move in with y'all. It was either Jonathan or the husband. Which did you choose? You choose your husband and got rid of Jonathan so that you can have the life you wanted with y'all two children, Jonathan's child and your child, both of them, two little girls. Got rid of their father. For what? A stepfather that's their brother?
So she was, my thing, I think she meant like she was trying to figure out what she was going to do with the children.
While she got out of the DV.
She needed him out of the way. But just, and she said she didn't want to unalive him. She just wanted to hospitalize him for the time being.
With a meat cleaver.
With a meat cleaver, yeah.
Sure. Isn't that how you silence your boyfriends?
Yeah.
And that how you put them in line with a meat cleaver?
Oh, mm-hmm. Wow.
No, I don't even own one of them things, so.
They're scary.
Like, picture has them things.
Like, I had to, like, when I cooked, I had to use them. And they're scary.
She had to have knocked him out some type of way for him to, I don't see how, like, Taylor Shabusiness, this woman right here, how do they don't just let them cut their heads off. They have to drug them or, like she said, hit his head some type of way to where he was knocked out, but not dead, to where she could, you know what I mean, hurt him worse. I don't know how these women do it. I don't know how they overpower these men.
They could, what do I want to say? Put them in a permanent hold somehow. Like, cuff them.
Yeah.
You know, like make them I think unable to defend themselves, basically.
I think that might be what Taylor Shabusiness did, because I think that something like that was involved, some type of handcuffing, tying of
the hands.
Yeah, something to where, oh my gosh. Well, on that note, that chick's serving life, so good for her. Now we have to get this woman. So, let me see what else they have in here that wasn't in the article. Oh, here we go right here. She said while he was laying face down and rubbing her back, she grabbed a wooden stick and struck him on the back of the head. His arms and legs went limp from the force of the impact. But Michaels told police she only meant to hospitalize him for long enough to figure out what to do with her children, which is just what the article said. But how I want to know what kind of stick. A wooden stick. I want to know. Is it kind you cook with that you spank your child with? You know what I mean? Back in the day. Or was it a whole 2x4? Like, you know what I mean?
It had to be enough blunt force trauma to, if his arms and legs went limp, that to me indicates that it was a spinal, like she hit him on the back of the neck and a
Paralyzed.
spinal injury had happened. And then she went and did the rest of the business.
Her story doesn't make any sense. She's so silly. I always decapitate my boyfriends when I just want to hospitalize. That's what Slipper Sloth put. So she never admits to cutting his head off, and they still don't know where his head is.
Oh my God.
Hey, Avery. I was just asking for prayers for you. I know you're not feeling well. While Michaels claimed Willett was abusive, a woman listed as engaged to him on Facebook paid a heartbreaking tribute to him, saying her body feels like it's been ripped to shreds. Michaels and Willett was trying to move in together for the sake of their children, but yet Willett was engaged to a woman on Facebook. Well, had it as engaged. Like, this shit's, what kind of all in the family is this? So this is Willett's stepsister that's saying all of this, and this is all quotes. I am grateful to John for the last 5 years. He was too good for this world. He did his best to create a happy world and enjoyed baking. Willett's stepsister, Valerie Rivera, said in a fundraiser to pay for his funeral expenses that he was loved by so many people. And that's the ones that are the first ones to go for stupid reasons. Probably jealousy. You didn't want to lose your husband, and you and your kids wanted your boyfriend to move in, they daddy to move. Oh, this is too much. Avery, did you hear this? The woman that decapitated the dude decapitated her boyfriend, but was married to the boyfriend's son. And now their children is now this son's stepfather and brother. How does this work? Like, are you sure these people ain't from like West Virginia, Kentucky, or I don't know, somewhere's over there, Alabama? Don't they do that stuff over there in Alabama? Or is it Arkansas? I don't remember. I'm just joking. It is Slipper Sloth. We're sitting here all confused, like trying to figure out what the hell was what. Hello. I'm live. Hello.
Yeah, I'm confused at this point.
I think the lawyers will be confused. I think the judge will be confused at this point. I don't know. This is going to be interesting. Jonathan had the personality and charisma that attracted everyone to him, kind of like me. Working on the Las Vegas Strip for 20 plus years, Jonathan touched so many people's lives. Rest in peace, Jonathan. We all love you. Aww. Aww. And this is her mugshot. This is her. Devyn Michaels. Devyn Michaels. This woman is who did that with the meat cleaver. Can y'all see it? Y'all can't see it. Why is it not up there anymore? Hold up. I hit the wrong button. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So now y'all can see her. There we go. Let's go back to her mugshot. This is her mugshot, right? I know, Avery. I caught it on my own. She's pretty in this picture. But yo, you're evil. Like, why? You
Is she
wanted to
halfway?
eat it
Is she
too.
halfway smiling?
With her tongue sticking out. You see that? You see her little tongue sticking out right there?
Mm-hmm. I
Man,
feel like
get.
she's halfway smiling.
And then this one, she's kind of pretty in this one, but she's still evil. I know what this deep slipper sloth. And here's Jonathan, you guys. This is the man that she did all that to. Jonathan Willett. Jonathan Willett. He worked on the Las Vegas Strip. Isn't that like the Paris Hotel or something right there with that Eiffel Tower? Pampas. Maybe that's where. Yeah, he worked at a resort. It looks like. And again, look, guys, he's not that bad of a looking guy if he'll get rid of the mustache. Maybe I don't like the mustache, but
He's
he's
still
not.
good looking.
Yeah, like what
Yeah,
the heck? I'm gonna know what his son looks like now.
I know. I was gonna say, is there a picture of the
I'm going
son?
to look right now. Let's see. Um, Jonathan Willett's son. I'm looking, guys. I'm looking. Images. Mustache has to go. um. Yeah, of course it's not gonna show. His. How you spell his last name?
Is it Willt?
Is it one T or two? All right, I'll just do this. Devyn Michaels' husband. Okay, they're husband and wife. Why is nothing coming up? I don't like you people. I need pictures. Yeah, there's no Jonathan Willett. It only comes up with Danny Willett. I'm going to find it. I will find it. Oh, let's see what this says. It won't play. I want it big, people. Oh, I did it. Here we go. That pretty much said what we said, but it looked pretty cool with the graphics and seeing the meat cleaver and stuff. That's what I think anyway. It's pretty cool. But that is the story of Devyn Michaels. I don't want to have to do another story of someone being decapitated, people. Stop it. I did the one in Georgia, the baby in Georgia. Then I did two other stories of the lady that went to India to do celebrities and stuff. So that's two. And then we had the lady in the UK that no, the India doctor was from UK. South Africa, I think she was from, that had delivered the head and had the rest of the body in her womb for 24 hours. Like, I did all those three stories yesterday. I don't want to do any more decapitations of babies, especially during birth, people. If they could done me at 1978, what the hell's the problem with nowadays in 2023, almost 2024, 45 years ago? There's a lot more technology now than they had back then, and they still saved me. And my arm was up and my shoulder was up like that baby. See how this heart, these little things on me itch, and I try to scratch it and realize it's the little sticky thing for the heart thing. But yes, what the heck a moly is going on with people? All my friends in here, y'all hit that DNA button because whenever y'all decapitate somebody, I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell on y'all.
Well, and then the one that I said, the one here that happened, it wasn't necessarily a just a decapitation, but it was a
Yeah, the whole thing, the whole
yeah.
torso, right?
Um, no, it was it was just a complete dismemberment, basically.
What's the name? Do you mind telling the name of the victim?
It was a Sydney Sydney, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Loof, Loofe. And then the people that are serving time is, well, if you Google them, you will find what's I think he has I think he um unalived himself uh in
Oh,
prison, and then she is still in, but it's uh Aubrey Trail and Bailey Boswell.
Aubrey Trail, and what else? The last one.
Bailey Boswell.
Okay, I'll look it up. Oh, I knew about Boswell in Louisiana. Shabusiness. Are you behind? We we talked about your business a long time ago, Cass. I think so. Hey, everybody, hit that like button for me, please. You all have been doing such an amazing job hitting that like button for me, guys. It's awesome. that we need to get my channel out there so that we get more viewers. Because I'm so awesome. Right, JC?
Right.
Yeah, I know. I know you have to agree with me. It's okay. It's okay. No, I'm just joking. I'm going to look up this case because that sounds crazy too. I don't know what's up with all these freaking people. And you know what else I noticed? The majority of these high profile cases, their family has money. Most of these high profile cases, except for like, well, even Savannah, Georgia, Dolly Vision's girlfriend, what the hell's her name? Leilani. Her mom had a nice house or whatever, in a nice neighborhood or whatever. But everybody else, just all these people really do have nice houses and have money, and it's crazy. And that's all it is probably money hungry, greedy.
Are you talking about the one that took her, like her mom took her to Bali?
I don't know what I don't remember Bali.
Oh, that's probably a whole different.
I'm talking about Savannah, Georgia, where Bullhorn Betty and Dolly Vision and all them had that big old spectacle outside of Leilani Simon's house. It wasn't really the YouTubers that I know of starting the mess. It was just everybody else coming, gathering around the YouTubers that were causing most of the trouble. However, a YouTuber did get arrested in that situation. But that's what I'm talking about. Quentin Simon and Leilani.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why I say his girlfriend, because when he was out there, he held up a sign of a Ninja Turtle because his friends over on his channel are turtles, and he had a big old poster with a Ninja Turtle with 2 wedding rings, and it says, "Will you marry me, Leilani?" Just joking, just so like, what the hell else are you gonna do? You gotta make humor out of something, even though it's a sad situation. Just can't sit there and dwell on it. You know what I mean? You have to like, I don't know. And that's why I do the same thing too. Bro, JLR is on a roll, popping out videos left and right. My notifications are going off and it's JLR, JLR, JLR. But I just want everybody to know real quick and in a hurry that I'm very upset. I'm going to tell Scarlett when I go on her live tonight. I'm very upset she didn't go live last night because that was my 1-year anniversary on her channel. And I hurt my feelings.
You can celebrate tonight.
I know I will. I'm going to go get me some construction paper and make me a construction paper hat.
I didn't think I was going to be able to tonight, but obviously I am because I'm not working because of what happened. So, yeah.
So you'll be able to see my anniversary hat. I'm going to do something, Kaz. You're going to be there, right, Kaz? Let me see. I know Avery, Slipper Sloth. I know all of y'all are going to be in there. I bet you I will. Mm-hmm. I sure will. What the heck just happened? Okay. Yes, I know JLR went live. Holy guacamole. He went live saying, Brian Kohlberger ate here. Yo, he gets subs, though. He's doing something right. Definitely doing something right. All right, guys, it is 5:20 my time. It is time to... It was thundering earlier. I wonder if it's going to rain. It's monsoon season here, so we get a rain, and it's like a 2-minute... Okay, I'll give it 5 minutes. A 5-minute drizzle. And I'm not talking about drizzle like where we know... where we know rain. I'm not talking about that kind of drizzle. I'm talking about a drop at a time drizzle. Where they have like 3 raindrops on the ground and then it stops raining. Slipper Sloth, you will, baby. You will, because we're making a note. Right now, when my aunt gets home from school, because she's a high school teacher, I'm going to have her make me a hat. She should be coming home. If she's not home now, I'm going to talk to her about making me a hat. Watch. Y'all think I'm playing. Y'all already know me. You already know I don't play. Watch. I'm coming on with my little hat. It's going to cover my head. All y'all can see is this. What kind of hat? Should I get like just a band? Or should I make a total hat? Come on, guys. Tell me.
Get a full hat. Do a full hat.
Okay. I'm going to get a baseball cap and then like where the writing is usually on it, I'm going to put something on there. Does that
Yeah.
sound cool?
Yeah.
What is happening? Scarlett, you better go live tonight.
Oh yeah.
All I got to say is I promise I'm wearing an anniversary hat. I promise I will be sober. Okay? I won't smoke until after the hat. Okay? Me and my normal funny self or trying to be funny self. Okay? I love you, girl. I love you, Scarlett. Yes, we are doing a tinfoil hat. Yes, Kaz has the greatest idea. Tinfoil hat or baseball hat? Which one, guys?
Tinfoil.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the one. Kaz, you better be there. I'm telling you, I saw you pop in and out a couple of times. As soon as she opens the panel, I'm hopping on there. I bet I am doing it. It is going to be hilarious. You all are going to be there. It is going to be so funny. Yes, I'm going to make it funny.
All right. Well, I will drop down, but I will see you later.
Yes, I will see you later too with my tinfoil hat on. Thanks for coming up, JC.
Bye.
I'm
Yep.
sitting right now too. Bye.
Bye.
I'll see you later. Yep, we're doing it. Yes, I am doing a tinfoil hat. So I will see you guys later when she goes live with my tinfoil hat on for my 1 year anniversary. You guys have a wonderful evening. And thanks for watching with me about Devyn Michaels.